Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Cancers. Now my beautiful Cancers, I am doing this reading on August 8th, which is Lionsgate. And I just ask that you guys take a moment of your day, a minute or a couple of minutes to really sit and think and or meditate about what you would like to manifest at this time and just really harness this beautiful energy. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love, my dear Cancers. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder that I am available for private readings. So if you're after one, I have those links down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my dearest Cancers for their highest and greatest good. Who's coming towards my Cancers in love? All right, so we have the Knight of Cups. All right, somebody very romantic, possibly another water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Ooh, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles, Venus and Virgo energy. So this is someone who has a lot to offer. This is somebody who's single, so you don't have to worry about those other involvements or anything like that. They've got a lot to offer, and they do want to offer it to you, Cancer. What they like about you, Aquarius energy. So they love that you march to the beat of your own drum here, Cancer. And I think you're this person's wish fulfillment. You are what this person has been hoping for. And what else you need to know? The Fool, Aries energy. This is someone brand new. Wow. Aries and Aquarius energy coming through really strong. This person's very romantic. I feel like Cancers, if I could, I would stop the reading right here. This person seems perfect for you, but let's see. We have the Eight of Cups showing up in reverse. So a lot of you could meet this person possibly on a dating app, or maybe you are feeling a little bit confused about love at this time. You might also have a few different options available to you. Now, the Eight of Cups in reverse, as many of us know, is a card of somebody returning. But my intentions for these readings are that it is not somebody from your past as far as like an ex. So my intentions are that this is somebody completely brand new. And I do feel like we have confirmation here with the Fool card that this is somebody brand new. So you might have somebody from your past who's also reaching out. We are in Mercury retrograde and we all know what happens. The exes show back up, slide into our DMs and things like that. So again, you might have some choices here, but I actually think it's going to be quite an easy choice. And for some of my Cancers with this Eight of Cups in reverse, it could be somebody that you know. It could be an old childhood friend. It could be a childhood sweetheart. It could be somebody you used to work with, somebody who was a neighbor once before. So, I mean, we're not going to write off that maybe you do already know this person, but I'm definitely feeling like it's not an ex. So let's see, with this Knight of Cups energy, you have somebody who's I feel like they're very suave. I feel like they dress really well. I think you're going to see this person as quote unquote cool. The way that they dress, the way that they carry themselves. They may be a bit trendy, but it's like a mix of like being trendy and having like classic style. Just really, really well put together. And I love this sort of unicorn energy in the background, although I'm not really sure it's a unicorn. But what I do get from that is, that old saying, this is a unicorn. You didn't think like somebody like this actually existed. This is somebody who's going to wine and dine you, possibly bring you flowers or small gifts, just do really sweet things for you, leave little notes in your pocket, things like that, or maybe leave you little notes around the house, or, in the relationship, just because. I love this. This person is going to plan really sweet dates for you as well, possibly like picnics, but they're very thoughtful in what they plan for you or the gifts that they give you. This person's probably already spying on you or has been checking you out for quite some time. And the Eight of Swords, they've actually been really nervous or in their head about you. This person might also be a little bit nervous about any gossip around them. Say it's somebody you work with or you used to work with, or, in your neighborhood or in your friend group or something like that. They might be a little bit worried that you heard some things that weren't true about them. The Six of Pentacles, this is exactly what you've been waiting for. I also feel like you two are going to complete each other in the most harmonious ways. And with the Six of Pentacles, I just see this person dating you traditionally, you know, planning very sweet, very thoughtful dates, but spending time getting to know you. And again, lots and lots of romance here. And I feel like this is, you're this person's wish fulfillment. I mean, hands down, Cancer. But I also feel with the Six of Pentacles, they are exactly what you've been hoping for or wishing for yourself. Wow. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this person. All right, so they could be a Capricorn, your opposite sign, or they just have this energy, which to me is a very masculine energy. But as you know, my readings are not gender specific. But this is somebody who's strong. This is somebody who's loving, but they're also very protective. They're cautious. They're wise. And they're persistent, right? And so this person's stability and work are a high priority for them. So, and they want to share that with you. This person, I do feel like, wants to be like protector and provider here for you, Cancer. Spirit's saying they don't have children. This person is strong, dependable, they're predictable, they're steady. Yeah, and we see strong water in their chart. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But I also like that they have this balance of this earth and water energy. And remember, if they are an earth sign, earth and water at the right amounts and within balance creates such fertility. So there's a lot of room here for you two to grow and to also create stability within this connection. Again, it feels like the message I'm getting really strong here, Cancer, is you have what each other needs. All right, so with the Nine of Pentacles here, we see that this person's single. This person's in a very healthy energy. They take really good care of themselves. This person's very detail oriented as well. Not only about, I'm not saying that they're a picky eater, but I do think that they're conscientious about what they put into their body. You know, I feel like they're health conscious. I feel like also they're particular about the clothes that they wear. Like this person, again, I don't get that that it's an energy of vanity here, but they're well put together. They pay attention to the little details. This person, this is an interesting message. This person might have like more than one perfume or more than one cologne. Like they have a daytime perfume and a nighttime perfume. You know, they have a cologne that they wear for, you know, when they're doing business, and they have a cologne for when they're on vacation, right? Like I just feel like they pay attention to those little details. All right, Spirit's saying this person is nonconformist. So I do think that's also what they like about you, because, you know, Aquarius energy can sometimes be classified as eccentricity, but that has a negative connotation. For a lot of my Cancers, this nonconformist energy is like you two both have a bit of a rebellious streak. You don't do things just to fit in or, you know, just to, you know, be a part of the crowd. Like you're just authentic, both of you. I like this. This person has only eyes for you. So again, you're not going to have to worry about this person being a player. They're not going to be checking other people out when you two are together. Like you have their undivided attention. And this person may enjoy tarot. Very nice. So they might even have their own deck. You know, if you were to go over to their house and you start talking about it, they're like, oh my gosh, I have this deck here. I love that for you. And we do see African. Okay, so maybe some of you, this person is African or of African descent. But remember, very, very specific messages that come through about physical attributes and ethnicities, countries, continents in this case. You know, like very specific messages are not going to resonate with all of you, Cancer, and that's completely okay. It doesn't mean it's not your reading, but it is going to be confirmation for some of you. All right, so let's see. And I do hear South African here as well. All right, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers. So I feel like you two are going to have a lot to talk about here. All right, they own their own home, so there's definitely stability here. Some of you, they work from home. They might like to wear jewelry, more than 2 rings frequently, okay? But again, I feel like they're very well put together. Like this person has like their style, you're gonna see them as cool and well put together. Like I said, a mix of like trendy and classic. They look good. You're gonna be happy to be next to this person and vice versa. They have a noticeable facial feature. I am getting like a small scar or a nick. I'm getting it more on like the jaw. New word here on this channel, your chin or your jawline. All right. And they make something valuable with their own hands. So again, if they are an entrepreneur or they have their own business, it's something they've built with their own hands, their own blood, sweat, and tears. For some of you, they may work with tools. And that could be anything. That could be knives and cutting stuff up. It could be, construction. It could be painting. It could be much more creative as well. And for some of you, this person may dye their hair. Now that can be covering up grays, or maybe they just like to play with their hair color here. Could also be highlights. Okay, let's see. What else do my Cancers need to know here about this person? Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers, please. Okay, they may have short hair. Again, physical attributes are not going to resonate with all of you, but it will be confirmation for some. This person, there's something here about their hair. Dyes their hair, short hair, unique hairstyle. It could be dreads, twisties, cornrows, a man bun. It could be curly, a bob cut, a pixie cut, natural or textured, dyed. There's something here about this person's hair that's I feel like you're gonna like it. I don't think it's gonna be something that you dislike. I feel like it's gonna be something that you think is cool, is fun, is cute, is, handsome, sexy. And this person so this person definitely has a spiritual side, but I also feel like they can be skeptical. Like, this is not somebody who just takes things at face value. And if they feel like something goes too far over into the woo-woo side, which we know sometimes can certainly happen, they're probably going to call it out. And I don't think they're afraid to speak up. But I do think that they're spiritual. I mean, we see that they enjoy tarot. They may even have their own deck, but I also feel like they balance that out with being very real, very practical, very down to earth. And at the bottom of the deck, we get freak in the sheets. So they're going to be very passionate. They have a high sex drive. They do it all. I think it's going to be a very sexually charged connection here, Cancer, for sure. And with this Aquarius energy, they're probably, they're not afraid of trying new things and doing things differently. And again, they might have some kinks, but really, what are kinks? We've all got some kinks to some degree. But we see the Star card here. Aquarius energy, you are their wish fulfillment, Cancer. You are this person's wish fulfillment. You are what they've been hoping and they have been praying for. They love this energy of you. You might be a little bit detached when you first meet this person. Maybe you've, given up hope or faith when it comes to love to a degree. So you're not really expecting this to be such a perfect connection or such a strong connection here. Look at that. Underneath the African card, we have unconventional. I love that. I think this is in some ways going to be a very unconventional relationship. Maybe they're just very different from you, or they're very different than what you've dated or what you're used to. And vice versa. But again, this person, they see you, a lot of my Cancerians, they love your humanitarian side. They love that you take care of others. They probably also love that you have a pet. If you have pets, that you're good to animals. They do say, any animals that come into a Cancerian's life are absolutely lucky and blessed. So you don't tell me no, because that's true. Cancers out there, our pets are are definitely pampered. So with the Star card here, though, this person also sees you as a shining star. They see you in a really high vibration. They're going to see you two as birds of a feather here, two peas in a pod, however you want to say it. And like I said, you are what they've been hoping for. You're everything that they've been looking for. Yeah, the Two of Wands. Okay, so this person is also they're going to be very physically attracted to you. I'm seeing this as the Ace of Wands here. But the Two of Wands in reverse is also seeing you as a decisive, Cancer. Now, I know sometimes Cancers, we can be, when we're not at our best or we're in our shadow, we can certainly be very indecisive. But I do think this person sees you as decisive. I also think that they're probably going to make their mind up about you right away. And again, the physical attraction is going to be off the charts here. Some of you as well, this person, if you have an ex around you, you're going to get rid of that person real fast when this new person comes into your life, because it's something that clearly just doesn't serve you. I also think this person realizes that you've probably been through a tough time when it comes to love and romance. And I do see that. You could have an ex coming back around to hit you up during this Mercury retrograde, or when you're meeting this person. You might tell this person about that. Hey, I have, this person here who's you know, I used to date, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They're going to be so happy that you cut this person off. And I feel like too, this person is also sees you, Cancer, as somebody who's doing things differently. Like you've learned some tough karmic lessons, and the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse says this person might know a little bit about your past. Again, it could be a friend who wants to be more. It could be somebody that has known you for quite some time or knew you once upon a time, but they also really love how much you've changed, how much you've really come into your own, how much you've really stepped into your power. And I also see that they're very happy to see that you've let go of the past. Okay, so I really like that for you. Yep, making a decision. This person, they're going to know right off the bat here, Cancer, that they want to invest in you and that they want to invest in this connection. Okay, so let's see what else we need to know. What else does this person love about my Cancers, or how else does this person see my dear Cancers out there? So we see detective. They love that you're intuitive. They love that you also are you're observative. Is that right? Your powers of observation and your intuition, and that you have a desire to seek out the truth. So what I like about this Cancer is, again, this person does not see you as like somebody who just follows the crowd or accepts things at face value. So they like the logical part of you. They like that you're loving and you're caring, and again, very optimistic at times, but they also love the fact that you're not going to just take things at face value, that you're going to always search for the truth. And this is where they really trust you. This is where they also really respect you and the way that your mind works, Cancer. Again, they also see you as very intuitive and seductive. And we see Hermit card. Yeah. And you're not afraid to be alone. They see that you're not afraid to be alone. Cancers, oftentimes we do need our alone time to recharge. And this person's going to get that on a very deep level. They may be the same way, or they just appreciate the fact that, you know what, my Cancer is so empathic. My Cancer is so intuitive. My Cancer is so loving and generous. But also we got to respect my Cancer's privacy and my Cancer's space. So I love that, because this person does really want to protect you. This person really gets you, Cancer, at a deep level, and you're not going to have to worry about that. You're not going to have to worry about offending this person, because you might need a day or two to recover, right, after spending a couple of days with them, or that you need your own personal space. And for some of my Cancers, you're very creative or artistic, or maybe you're building your own business, or you work really hard. I'm seeing that you're really independent. And so you need that. They know you need that. You know you need that, and it's not going to be an issue. In fact, it's going to be one of your strengths within this connection. And wow, destroyer energy. This person sees that you release what is potentially destructive. Some of you, they know about your past, either just in casual conversation with them, maybe being on a date or two, or again, this person has some sort of snapshot of your past because they may be somebody from your past, right? But again, I'm not picking up on this being an ex. Like, again, they could be a friend of a friend. Maybe they knew you when you used to work at a company 10 years ago. They went to school with you. They grew up with you, neighborhood, friends of the family, you name it. But this person also really loves the changes that you've made in your life, Cancer. Whether they were there to witness them or not, this person sees that you've been through it, and they see you as strong. They admire you. They see you as a spiritual warrior. And this person's going to be right off the bat making a decision to invest in this connection and preparing for a new life with you. Because you are what they've been asking for. You are this person's wish fulfillment, Cancer. Oh, yeah. And so we see what else we need to know. Full energy, which is Aquarius and Aries energy for me as a reader. So we do get that strong Aquarius coming through, but this is about taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. This person's ready. I'm seeing that. I do see they're a little bit worried about gossip though. And they're maybe a little bit worried about, someone saying something bad about them. But Spirit's saying, take a risk, take a leap of faith here. An addiction is affecting this relationship. This person might also be a little bit worried about their past. If they did struggle with vices or addiction or bad behaviors, again, they might be worried that, I think this person's going to be truthful and honest with you about everything, but they might be like, Cancer might reject me because of this. I made some mistakes. And if this is your energy at all, Cancer, this person admires you. getting clean, getting sober, or just, making healthier choices in your life, whatever it might be. So working less will help strengthen your relationship. So this is a beautiful message because it's a reminder that I think we all need from time to time, especially those of my Cancers out there who are building your own business, or you're just working hard towards your abundance and your stability, to really carve out time and space in your life for love, for relationships, because we can sit around and try to manifest all day long. We can journal, we can create vision boards, we can pray, we can meditate. But if we don't have any room for love in our lives, it's going to be really hard to attract it, or we can attract it, but then again, we can't hold on to it. So just a reminder that make sure both of you are really prioritizing the connection. Very important that you have time in your schedule, Cancer, for love, to see this person, to date this person, and also the importance of space. That there's a space for you two to spend time together without, prying eyes around you, that you have a space to make love and be intimate to one another or with one another. So just a friendly reminder there. All right. And everything happens for a reason. So some of you, again, you two have been split up for a while. And what I mean by split up is I don't think this is an ex. But again, maybe you worked together and someone got transferred. Maybe you used to live in the same building, but one of you moved away, but I feel like now is the time. And we see trust. Spirit saying it's safe to trust in this situation, Cancer. I think you two are going to trust one another. I do think you're going to open up to this person more than you ever have to anybody else. And I feel like you certainly can. Spirit's also telling you to trust that you're manifesting this, and they're manifesting you. All right, so let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers, please. Okay, yep. So some elements of this relationship are hidden. Yeah, so it could be the past. Again, this certainly could be a secret admirer. For a lot of my Cancers, I feel like you do already know this person in some capacity, but I cannot stress enough, for the vast majority of you, this is not an ex. Okay, but it's somebody, it could be somebody who worked on your home. It could be somebody who sold you a car. It could be somebody that you went to school with, etc., etc. You've heard me say it a bazillion times. All right. And Spirit saying a personal evolution within your relationship. So I see growth and expansion for both of you, because you're going to be holding space for one another. I love that energy. I really do, because this is like divine counterpart type energy where, the masculine holds space for the feminine to really grow, to create, and the feminine is nurturing, nurturing and receptive to the masculine, so that the masculine can just be operating at his highest level. And I love this. And we see this person's going to step up and take the lead and let go of the past. Clear your energy to allow more love into your life. So further confirmation here, this is not your ex. But some of my Cancers, like I said, we're doing this reading on Lionsgate, but we're also in the throes of Mercury retrograde. So beware of those exes coming back around and hitting you up, Cancer. Okay, so let's see if we can get some important dates for you and this person. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. Important dates for my Cancers. November. Okay, so you could have a Scorpio here in on your hands. Maybe you met this person briefly back in November. One of you may not have been available for one reason or the other. Now, some of you will be meeting this person somewhere between August and November, or that's when this connection is going to take off. There have been delays. This is a beautiful repeating message. I know it's not always the nicest message, but it's beautiful in the fact that these are the messages. There have been delays here with this person. And like I said, a lot of you probably already know this person in some capacity. All right, Cancers, I'm going to leave it here. If these messages do resonate, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light, my dear Cancers. Take care.